It's been an interesting transition from film and TV into games. I'm not sure it's a transition as much of a widening of the lens.
I think it's very underestimated and underrated how much people learn from pop culture.
Little girls who look like me, who want that big dream as well, I want to show them that they can do it and that they can also be part of the games industry as well.
For myself, I wouldn't be here for sure. I wouldn't, have half the opportunities I've had if it wasn't for so many of the amazing mentors that have helped and supported me throughout my journey.
We went on and submitted it to the Student BAFTA Awards, and amazingly enough, I won. I was the first Saudi to win any Student BAFTA Awards.
When I started my studio, I did things, they were not organized, they were not planned.
So I myself taught 3D artist. I taught myself how to create black hair for games.
In terms of recruitment, I try to find what motivates you and if that aligns with what I'm looking for.
Today, we are here for the Ensemble program 2024.
Today, I am here with 7 other people who are part of the cohort for this year's London Games Festival Ensemble.
And it's nice. So far today, I've met people from producers to founders,
composers, I've met some games writers.
All the 8, I think everyone has their own story to share. So you get a lot to learn from their story as well.
The goal of Ensemble really is to feature a lot of these people working in the game industry from a global majority background and to really showcase our work and the things we are doing at the moment.
It's about showing that there's different types of people in the gaming industry. It's not just one person who looks the same. There's a wide variety of different people from different places as well. Kind of shows what they bring to the games industry as well.
And we're just here today to have some cool photos taken and to really get to know each other and celebrate.
I'm very excited for the photos to be taken. I think it's, you don't often get opportunities where you're being highlighted in such a profound and just meaningful way.
I believe our photos are going to be in Trafalgar Square, and hopefully we're going to have lots of people find out about the UK games industry and how diverse it is and some of our different roles that we have.
I have to casually walk by there. Oh, who's that?
There's a role for everyone in the industry, and even if there is one that you feel like you might fit that hasn't been created yet, you can make your own role. And that's something that I've done essentially. I've made my own role in the gaming space.
It's very important to have something like the Ensemble that we have here today because it helps shed light on people who are doing really amazing work within the industry, but because they're from underrepresented groups, you don't really see them being put front and center. So this is why such an ensemble is very important. I think being part of Ensemble today, a success for me would be someone seeing that there's someone who looks like them and that they can go, I want to be in the games industry as well.
It's so important for me to inspire. So every opportunity that I have, I hope that it creates opportunities for other women who look like me or who don't often see themselves in positions that they would like to be in.
I am a communications professional, I would say. I'd like to call myself that. I've been in the games industry for over 10 years, and I've had pretty much, I'd like to say I've done it all. If I had to pick a specialty, it's social media management and community management, but I've had experiences in PR, influencer relations, crisis comms. Like I say, any kind of comms, I've probably had some hand in it. The games industry is a fantastic industry to work in. It's full of really inspiring people, incredibly inspiring products. As a lifelong gamer myself, I've played video games for as long as I can remember. So for me personally, it's a dream to be part of the industry because it's a medium that I am incredibly passionate about.
I've been working in the game industry for about 10 years now. I've been a producer for a long time now, but also do indie development on the side. Well, I love making games. I love making big narrative-driven games as well, and I think that's definitely shown by a lot of the places I've worked and what I do in my spare time as well. So a video game producer is someone who helps communication between 2 different departments or just helping someone plan out a project and just making sure that we kind of get the efficiently and just with the amount of people that we need as well. It's about supporting your team and just making sure that they've got everything they need, and you're forward thinking, you're thinking about what's coming up. I think if someone's looking to get into the game industry, I would say just learn as much as possible. Also, YouTube is definitely the best place to learn stuff. If you want to be a 3D artist, or you want to be a producer, learn how to track projects and stuff. Yeah, there's a wide range of resources out there, but also contact people for sure.
I am a DEI ambassador and I'm the marketing manager for Electric Square and Lively. And we work on games such as Diablo, Lords of the Fallen, and some other really great titles. And as for my role, it's really to just be the megaphone for Electric Square and Lively, showcasing some of the things that we do culture-wise, and also social media, and also some events as well. It's a bit of everything. For anyone that's looking to get into the games industry, I would just say that there are a lot of great organizations in the industry that are there promoting diversity and helping aspiring talent. Gaming Games, for example, also known as Big, Into Games as well. I've always been passionate about the games industry. I've always loved games. But since getting a part of the industry, it has been everything that I expected, wanted, and more.
I'm a student BAFTA award-winning game designer, and I'm also currently a co-founder for an initiative called Gigs. We're launching sometime this year, and it focuses on emerging industries in the global south. And it's a centralized platform that people can find courses on, mentorship programs, job board, freelancer database, and all of that is also going to be localized to help the local community access it within whatever language they speak.
Is your daughter's boyfriend an absolute ass?
I did a master's course, which I finished last year, and during that I worked on my final year project on a game called Aero 6 Xavier's Love Solutions. And this game did really well when I demoed it at EGX 2022. And after that, we went on and submitted it to the Student BAFTA Awards, and amazingly enough, I won. I was the first Saudi to win any Student BAFTA Awards. I was the first Arab, first woman, and first win for a British school in that category.
We are building a brand by the name Epico. We are focused on demographies such as Latin America, India, Africa, Middle East and Southeast Asia, where there is 4 billion people, and there's a huge potential for the culture and heritage in these demographies. So we as a studio have curated content as in characters and monuments and stories from these demographies that I just mentioned, and we have put it in form of games. We have created a mobile game. We have launched our own NFT marketplace. We are building our PC version game. I appreciate it and I'm grateful for having me in this photo shoot as one of the selected 8. Interacting and learning about other people's struggles, hardships, maybe what they've done in their journey would somehow add to the journey that I am currently in.
So I have a game coming out very soon called The Pirate Queen, A Forgotten Legend. It's made by Singer Studios and is EP'd and featuring Lucy Liu.
And only one of us will be crowned leader.
I'm actually from a film and TV background, so I mainly work in scripted screenplays, and this is my first game. It came about because they were looking for a writer of Chinese heritage, and I am half Chinese, and I've also grown up in Hong Kong. And it was a really exciting opportunity to explore storytelling in a different way. In VR, like, no one wants to watch anything. So, you can't get away with having a cutscene. You can't really write your beautiful speech because people want to engage and pick things up. So trying to create a narrative with an emotional arc has been quite challenging, but I think we pulled off something very exciting that I hope everyone's going to enjoy.
I am currently working as a talent acquisition consultant, or in layman's terms, a recruiter. I use my quite considerable experiences from other places to find the right talent for a studio or a company. And this means that I'm finding someone that fits well with the company vibe, the culture, the people, and just like ethos of a place. I would see some people who've got phenomenal technical skills, but very little social skills. And they get intimidated. And so I basically said, you can do what I do. It's not magic. You can learn it. When I pivoted from programming to this, it's because I knew someone who basically thought, oh, with my experience and where I am with people, it will be a good fit. And it's a new challenge. And I like learning new things. And it's something that you can make a difference. And which is nice.
When I kind of came back to playing The Sims around 2015, I noticed that there wasn't enough content available for me to be able to make characters that look like me or to where I could tell, my own stories. And so 2017 is when I started to 3D model and started making black hair. And it just has really taken off from there. Around 2019, I decided to go full-time. That's when I started to live stream as well, because I wanted to strengthen my relationship with my community. It wasn't just something I was doing for spare time, because there was a meaning behind what I was doing. And after a few months of streaming, I became the first Black woman in the UK to become a Twitch partner. And the following year, I became a Twitch ambassador. They're hand-selecting people to become ambassadors. And from that, I really felt like it was a good opportunity to start a platform with my friend called Black Twitch UK. And with that, we started to create opportunities for live streamers who are Black from the UK to actually get access to brands and opportunities that they never would have really had because a lot of the excuses we used to hear. And so over the last few years, it's just been an incredible journey. I just had an exhibition in Italy full of Black characters within the game. And yeah, I'm just hoping from that it's going to transcend and do even more good in the world.